Hello everyone, I am Mahak and Sheikh and I am back with this page. I hope you are all going good. Today we are here for taking the interview of Feryna Wazheir, a great actress, a great British actress who is now working in Bollywood industry. We know her from big screens like Airlift, Commando 3 and Rang Rasya and many more musical videos. So now we are going to connect with Feryna Wazheir for our live interview. Stay tuned with us. She is as beautiful as innocence as her was in roles. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Give me
Hello, how are you?
good, thank you. What's happening?
Do you hear my voice?
I can hear it, but it's a little
Hello, how are you?
slow. Okay, what's
Slow, right?
happening? 1 second.
Do you hear my voice?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna cancel
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Is that better?
Now it's better.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
So, what are you doing right now?
I actually just rushed home so that I can
Okay.
make it talk to you.
So, how was your quarantine time was going on? How you spare your time?
It's been really good actually. I've been enjoying the quarantine. We have been very happy. So I just live with
Okay.
me and my housekeeper, and we've been really happy to not have to do anything, not have to go out rushing around. Today I went rushing out. Look, now my face is all red. I came running back for your interview. But yeah, so we've been enjoying it. We've really liked it. It's a nice time out.
So, you was with your family or in Mumbai?
No, my family's in Scotland, so I'm in
Yeah.
Mumbai.
So, you missed your family in quarantine?
A little bit. My mom wanted me before quarantine. She wanted me to quickly get a flight back, but the flights closed really quickly. So then I
Yeah.
ended up staying in Bombay. Plus, I was nervous because I think at airports and stuff is where people were, that's where there's crowds. There's more chance of getting it there. So
Yes, yes.
I thought
Even
it's more.
airport is the most contaminated area where we not good.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I thought maybe it's more sensible just to stay here and
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, that's why then I ended up staying here.
So you're working in Bollywood industry. So do you speak Hindi or what many languages you can speak?
नहीं बाकी सब हिंदी में बात करते हैं मैं चाइनीज में करती हूँ Hindi. But I also, yeah, for Bollywood, you have to speak like English, Hindi, Urdu. I just did a short film which I had to learn Punjabi for. That was tough, but I enjoyed it. It was nice. And I studied French and German and Latin at school.
So you know very large, many languages you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You work with so many actors and directors. Which is your favorite among them?
Out of directors or actors? Out of directors, I would say I really like working with Ketan Mehta. He was my first director. I did a film called Rang Rasya with
Rang
him.
Rasya, right?
Yeah, with him, and the actor was Randeep Hooda, Nandana Sen. But I think Ketan Mehta was a lovely director. He's
Yeah.
very calm on set, so he makes you feel comfortable.
And actor? Co-actor?
Co-actors, I think Akshay Kumar was a lot of fun on set because he's always joking and laughing around. And only thing is, my character was very dukhi in that film, so like he's always making me laugh before the shot. Then it's hard to be upset while you're doing the shot, right? But I think he was good because he's always doing a lot of masti and he's always very happy.
He's a happy person as we seen in cinema or as seen in TV.
Yeah, exactly.
We heard you said Akshay Kumar becomes your mentor in movie Airlift. So what was your experience with that?
Like I don't actually remember saying that, but sometimes the press say things which don't actually happen. But no, he's always been very, he's that kind of person. Just by his very nature, he's very helpful and gives lots of good advice. And so I guess maybe they meant it in that sense. And like even on set, he's very nice and he's very helpful and tries to get the best out of your shot. So maybe that's what they meant by that.
So how long it take to learn Hindi and other languages? Which is the most difficult?
I'm actually very good at learning languages, so it's not been that difficult for me. I enjoy learning languages. So I grew up speaking like Dogri and Urdu and stuff like that at home. So when I started school, I did French and German and Latin, and then when I came to Bombay, I had to learn Hindi. The thing is, I could speak it because I was speaking it at home, but learning to write it is very tough.
Okay.
So that was my challenge. Because I can learn the writing, and then if I go back to Scotland for a couple of months, I come back, then I get into trouble from my teacher because I keep forgetting. Like भूल जाती हूँ मैं.
Your schedule is also busy, so it's tough to remembering such languages and writing. It's a very big deal.
I think for actors, we have so many different things that we have to learn, right? So that becomes a little tough because they expect us to learn so many things. I think you're a singer, right?
Yeah.
You keep telling me, right? So now, as a singer, you do singing riyaz every day. We have to do singing riyaz and dance riyaz and like Kathak and Bollywood and jazz and modern, and then we have to do Hindi class and Urdu class, and we have to do like martial arts. Like we have so many things that we're expected to learn, and then all our scripts to learn, and so yeah, we end up being quite busy, I think.
Yeah, in singing is only one thing that we can do is only singing, but in acting we can do also dancing, preparation, languages, so many things we have to do.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
I
it's a
think
tough job.
we become like jack of all trades, master of none. Right? So at least with singing, you're doing that every day, so you're becoming very good at it.
Yeah. You took also part in voiceovers as your career beginning, so you can also do mimicry.
No, mimicry is a very different art from voiceover. So I used to do my voiceovers in like Urdu and Punjabi and stuff like that. वो जो background आवाज होती है ना, जो कुछ समझा रहा है audience को,
हाँ.
जो कहानी बता रहे हैं. But like mimicry, like no, for that's a different talent altogether. And we have some very good mimics in our industry, right?
Yeah.
Like we see so many people that are so good at it, and I'm amazed when I see them. Like they're so good at mimicking, like the different actors and the different. It's very impressive.
So Urdu is your main language. मतलब Urdu you can speak it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say English is what I've grown up speaking most. But yeah, Urdu I spoke at home, and a language called Dogri, which is what we speak from where I come from in Kashmir. Um, it's sort of like Urdu, Pahari, everything, a little bit of Punjabi mixed, right? So yeah, I can speak. So I've grown up speaking all of those languages. I've had to be bilingual, multilingual. So um, I've learned to adapt.
How you describe your journey from Scotland to India?
What do you want to know about the journey? How? Like, in what way? What do you want to know?
In acting way or something like that. How you become
So,
here and
so the thing is, I first came to Bombay just on a holiday because I was still studying when I did Rang Rassia and stuff like that. So I just came on a holiday, and what happened was when I came to Bombay, I met one photographer, one makeup artist, one photographer, and before I knew it, they were asking me. I don't know. They gave my number to a lot of people, magazines, and suddenly I was shooting for like Elle and 17 and L'Officiel, all these magazines, and like I was in Bombay for a week, and suddenly I'm shooting for everything, and then I also got offered a movie. So I was like, wow, like India में बहुत जल्दी काम मिलता है, right? But then that's not the case, right? And I also got offered to do theater with two very big theater directors, very renowned theater directors here. So I said yes to. Then I thought, my friends were all saying that, seen as the response to you is good, you should maybe explore this like industry, because I wasn't that interested at that point to um, like go into film specifically or something like that.
yes,
So, but then I started doing theater with these two companies. One was Hindi theater, one was English, and then I just from there, I was doing modeling and stuff on the side, and so we enjoyed it. And then one thing leads to another. But that's when also the struggle begins. Once you
yes,
start working, that's when you realize it's not as easy as it first
easy
seems.
as seem.
Yeah.
So how you can differentiate the theater and movies which you do?
There's a lot of difference between theater. Theater, you rehearse for months and months, and then you perform that thing every day for so many months. So in one way, it's really good. So theater, you don't get to do many takes. What you do is in front of the whole audience. But I think that's also, and so that's challenging, and then also creating the same emotion day after day after day, that's also a challenge. So I think theater helps teach you a lot of tools. Cinema is different because you can get the director will take the shot from many angles, so even if you've not done good one time, you have a few chances to make it better, right?
Better.
So so that so like cinema is like easier.
So cinema is easier than theater.
Yes.
Everyone is speaking about nepotism here. So you come from this industry. So what do you feel? Do you feel about it ever?
About nepotism in the industry. So I know this has been like a subject everyone's really quite upset about right now, but I mean they have been for years. But see, I think I think no matter what industry you're in, whether it's the film industry or a business or your family business or whatever, your father is like say you have any business, your father is going to want you to work in it first before he gives to other people, right?
Other people, right?
I think that is natural in our society here.
Society.
So film industry also, like for the kids that are in the film industry, like the industry kids, they have grown up, and all these people in the industry have seen them
In the
grow up.
society, right?
Yeah. So जो उनके सामने होता है, I think it's more natural they're going to want to promote them and give jobs to them first before outsiders, right? And
Yes,
I'm an
right.
outsider, so, or what you call an outsider. So but having said that, I've had a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of things I've said no to that I could have said yes to, that would have, I get enough offers that I can make choices what I want to do and what I don't. I might not have enough as many choices as, say, like an actor's child or something, but I think everyone has a different path, and
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I think we can. Everyone's bashing Karan Johar and all these people right now. Between theater, you rehearse for months and months, and then you perform that thing every day for so many months. So in one way, it's really good. So theater, you don't get to do many takes. What you do is in front of the whole audience. But I think that's also, and so that's challenging, and then also creating the same emotion day after day after day, that's also a challenge. So I think theater helps teach you a lot of tools. Cinema is different because you can get the director will take the shot from many angles, so even if you've not done good one time, you have a few chances to make it better, right?
Better.
So like cinema is like easier.
So cinema is easier than theater.
Yes.
Everyone is speaking about nepotism here. So you come from this industry. So what do you feel? Do you feel about it ever?
About nepotism in the industry. So I know this has been like a subject everyone's really quite upset about right now, but I mean they have been for years. But see, I think I think no matter what industry you're in, whether it's the film industry or a business or your family business or whatever, your father is, if like say you have say you have any business, your father is going to want you to work in it first before he gives to other people, right?
Other people, right?
I think that is natural in our society here.
Society.
So film industry also, like for the kids that are in the film industry, like the industry kids, they have grown up, and all these people in the industry have seen them
In the
grow up.
society, right?
Yeah. So, जो उनके सामने होता है, I think it's more natural. They're going to want to promote them and give jobs to them first before outsiders, right? And
Yes,
I'm an
right.
outsider, so, or what you call an outsider. So, but having said that, I've had a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of things I've said no to that I could have said yes to, that would have, I get enough offers that I can make choices what I want to do and what I don't. I might not have enough as many choices as, say, like an actor's child or something, but I think everyone has a different path, and
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I think we can. Everyone's bashing Karan Johar and all these people right now, and the thing I think realize is, I think I what happened was very bad. First of all, we don't know.
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
We don't know yet.
What?
Yeah, we don't know. Was it suicide? Was it murder? We don't know. So everyone's going on this witch hunt, right? But could turn out that that's bullying in a different way. We are bullying now, right?
Yeah.
When you start doing this, because the thing is, the truth of the matter be known. Yes, it's wrong if there is a film mafia which sort of says no, tries to stop giving work to outsiders. Like, no, we won't take them. No,
Yeah.
don't invite. But to be honest, if it's his film, his money, his production
Yeah.
house, then it's up to him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Who he wants to,
Right.
just like you have a choice where you want to buy your groceries from, this shop, or this shop, right? Or who you
Right.
want to interview, this one, this one,
Interview.
this one, whatever.
Ah.
You have your choices. He should have the free will to have his choices, right?
Choices.
So
Everyone has their choices.
Exactly.
Everyone
And
has.
we can't start, and while we might feel it's unfair because there's so many talented people and there's so much frustration for people who don't get a chance and stuff like that, also the other thing is the media, I think, plays a big part of this. You
Yeah,
know, right now it's very easy to bash them, but see, you guys, the reporters, the journalists, even before any star kid has even made a film, you guys are the ones that are chasing them for all the interviews and wanting to do 100 photo shoots with them and ignoring the outsiders, right?
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm agree.
we've all been on red carpets, and the minute the
Yeah,
star kid comes, हमको तो धक्का मार
everyone,
के
everyone is, everyone is rushing. Everyone is rushing on them.
yeah,
Only the
and
audience
so
takes.
exactly, right? So, if you guys show that much interest in the star kids, obviously that's what then the producers want the person who's got the most number of following,
No,
who's got the most
entertainment.
yeah, who's got, because that person in their eyes doesn't matter if they're the most talented, that person is going
Yeah.
to get most attention to their film. So
Hmm.
star
The
kids
film, the
naturally
film will be
emerge.
hit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they think, right? Because they just look at numbers, right? So nowadays, even when casting is happening, casting directors will tell you when your name comes up for a film, first thing they do is check your Instagram. The casting people will
Yeah.
check your Instagram and your following
How
and
many
your this.
followers?
Yeah, brand endorsements do that. Now, Star Kids again naturally, because you guys give them so much power, right?
Yeah, right, right.
Naturally have that following. People are interested in them because they are the children of yesteryear big stars and stuff,
Big stuff.
right? So they already come with a big fan following.
Big
They
family,
already
big
come,
family.
yeah, but not just the family. They come with a big fan following, right?
Huh.
Where everybody is like, I'm sure if I ask you who are you following on Instagram, I'm sure you're
Yeah.
following all the kids, right? Right? Their following goes into like millions, right?
Million.
So from a
Huh.
producer point of view, I can kind of understand why they will then go for them over somebody like me or somebody, that might not have that much box office draw, right? So I think if it's just about nepotism, I think that happens everywhere. वो कोई
Yeah,
भी
right.
इंडस्ट्री है, हम क्या कर सकते हैं उसके बारे में, वो नेचुरल चीज है एक्चुअली, राइट? If my dad has a business, he will want me to run it for
Wanted
him
me to
or
run.
work in it, yeah, rather than somebody else, because he trusts me and वो उनके माइंड में होगा कि ये घर की बच्ची है, right?
Right,
But I
सही
think
है.
what's wrong is when people start bullying, right? And they start to try to make sure you don't get work, but again, all of these politics happen, but these politics also happen when we're children in the playground, no? Right, our friends
Right.
gang up, they fall out with you, and then they all decide they're not going to talk to you, and then and they won't invite you to their birthday party, and then and then you start feeling very sad and very. ये सच बात है कि हम बचपन से ये पॉलिटिक्स को झेलते हैं क्योंकि this is in human nature, right?
हाँ.
From we are kids to when we grow up in all aspects of our life, and we have to so what we have to do is we have to kind of I guess learn to develop thick skins and negotiate our own path, right?
Even producer also invest in a good feature, मतलब जिसे वो चाहेगा उसमें invest करेगा ना, वो जिससे point following ज्यादा होगी.
Yeah,
He also don't want to waste his money.
exactly. They will go for what's easier. There's few producers who are confident enough to take an actor that fits the role very well,
Right.
rather than the star, right? Because they think it's better to take a star, right? So that's why that happens. That's why that happens. And it's
Right.
okay.
Even Vidyut Jamwal also shares something before 2-3 days that you guys are also supporting outsiders. I am an outsider. Don't you guys see my movie trailer which is released 2-3 days ago? What happens to you all? Because media
Oh,
supports
he said
me.
that?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said.
लेकिन वही तो होता है. You guys, sorry, somebody keeps sending me messages while I'm talking to you. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like you guys, it's true. Yeah, the you guys don't necessarily support the outsiders yourself, right? So right
Right.
now, everyone is very upset about Sushant. What's happened? Everyone's assuming it must have been suicide, which we don't know yet. So I
Yeah.
think a lot of these discussions, we can only have further down the line once there's proper investigations and stuff like that, and hopefully justice, like he will get justice and stuff. But everyone's like screaming injustice right now because that is the topic of the moment. But when it comes to it,
Yeah. When
do
it
you
come,
do you
when it
support the smaller films?
mm,
Yeah, because the thing is,
when,
see now, if a producer takes a smaller actor compared
mm,
to a star kid or a star or whatever, the financier will not give so much money for that project, right?
no,
तो फिर
no,
वो
audience,
छोटी budget पे
audience also
बनेगी.
will not, also won't, no,
हाँ, तो वो
audience also will
promotion.
want.
Yeah, so then how do they promote the film? You guys have to show interest in it, right? Because then they don't
Right.
have that much budget, they don't have that. So you have to support small films and, outside actors and stuff like that. Because you guys only prove the producers right when the film flops because nobody showed any attention. No, nobody showed any interest, right? Whereas when the Star Kids films come, अच्छा हो परफॉर्मेंस बुरा हो जो कुछ भी हो सब पैसे सिनेमा तो जाते हैं सब लोग जाते हैं right?
Right. सब जाते हैं, देखते हैं, तो सब जाते हैं तो फिल्म हिट होती है.
Correct, right? So that's the thing.
So we see you in different roles. So will you tell me about yourself as not real but real, as the audience knows about yourself?
Real. So I guess you see a lot of my reel on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Um, you get to see more of my real side on Instagram. Um, yeah, I think people always tell me in my film roles, I always get to play very dukhi characters, right? Very sad, pichari kind of roles, right? But I think in real life, I'm quite happy and quite easygoing person.
So you do many different roles. So with what role was tough to do?
So yeah, I'm lucky in that I've been given like lots of different kinds of roles to play, and like lots of different kinds of characters. So that has been interesting. I think two things which were maybe a little bit tough were I did a British film where I played a Jewish girl from World War II,
Okay.
and I had to learn like the British wartime accent. That was a little challenging, and the look was very different, and she's also a ghost, so that was a little complicated character to get my head around. Then, but that was very nice to do, and then I think when I did the short film Meri Preeto, which is set in a village in Hoshiarpur, and she's like an uneducated woman, and I had to learn to make parathas on the tawas, wo jo chule hote hain na, like on
हाँ.
that. So I had, and then we didn't have many days to learn all these things, so I was trying to make parathas for everyone on set so that I could learn how to make parathas like they did, the triangle one to make in the, so and the Punjabi, like getting that old style Punjabi was a little, because Punjabi, modern day Punjabi is different from how they would have spoken it
हाँ.
before. Because after a while, what happens is you have Punjabi with some Hindi words, some Urdu words, some all of our languages are like mixed.
Punjabi is a mixed language.
So trying to get it to that little bit pure Punjabi was like little tough, because everyone had a different idea of what is pure Punjabi. Right? So, सबके सुन के भी मैं इतनी confused हो रही थी. So that was hard. Yeah, I think these two characters may be little.
But you did it very well.
Well, that's for the audience to say.
So what is your future or upcoming projects?
So right now, everything is in shutdown. Every project that was like starting and everything has just been shut down because I don't know for the rest of the year what like everyone's a little confused now when to start and how to start, if to
Right.
start, right? So I
It's
think
risky to start
what?
because there is a virus. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this year, I think वो सवाल पूछना ही छोड़ दो. Like I think this is a question you can ask me next year. Next year.
Yeah, sure. If I have a chance for talking you next time, then I will sure asking you this question.
Yeah, I think now because of lockdown and everything, we just don't know what. So everything is up in the air. I think a couple of TV serials have started shooting, but not
Yeah,
many
yeah.
films, stuff like that. And then all the film actors, people that did start shooting, they all got corona. Abhishek, Samita Bachchan, everybody's, their buildings have been sealed and everything. So I think that's a sign we should just stay at home a bit longer, enjoy at home.
That's right. Yeah, right. So basically, you said earlier that I am a singer and I am a singer. So I want to sing a song from your movie Airlift.
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you. Which song are you going to sing?
सोच ना सके.
Okay.
So आंखों की है ये ख्वाहिशें कि चेहरे से तेरे ना हटे, नींदों में मेरे बस तेरे, ख्वाबों ने ली है करवटें कि तेरे बिना जीना मुमकिन नहीं, न देना कभी मुझको तू फासले, मैं तुझको कितना चाहती हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके, कि तेरे बिना जीना मुमकिन नहीं, तुझ पे सांस आके रुके, मैं तुझको कितना चाहती हूँ ये तू कभी सोच ना सके.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you
That's
so much.
beautiful. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much. I love this
It's a
song very much.
it's a lovely song, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's yeah, I think the music for Airlift was very nice.
yeah, very nice. And the concept of the movie was also very nice.
Yeah, and that imagine it was a true story, so
Yeah,
that's quite amazing. That's but yeah, and they did a good job. But yeah, that song is beautiful. Thank you for singing it.
thank you so much. So, what do you want? The last one question, not taking you much time. What do you want to say to your fans, which is seeing you live?
What can I say? I guess I can just tell everyone, please enjoy the lockdown. Please be peaceful and happy and grateful.
So, very, very, very nice interview with you and nice talking with you. Thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed it. Sorry, I
Hope
came rushing in last minute, very flustered, didn't I? But thank you so much.
thank you so much for coming live with us. And you're as innocent as you're seen in the movie.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for connecting with us. Bye bye.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. She is the Feryna Wazheir as we see in this movie.